Jason, good morning and welcome to Auto Smarts for You.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are outstanding. Talking to a guy right now that's currently fourth in Pro Stock points. And I know you're getting ready for the Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Nationals and Summit Racing Equipment Motorsports Park. Do you put any extra pressure on yourself to win this race since, in essence, it's in your sponsor's backyard?
Absolutely. Which there's a pressure to win every race, but this one is... it's extra special because it is in the Summit's backyard, and we want to win. And it's just it's a hard deal because right now Pro Stock is so competitive and so tough, and I'm getting tired of getting beat up. So there's a lot of pressure. We're doing some extra special stuff before this race, and hopefully it's going to pay off for us.
In this day and age, how important is it to have such a solid sponsor like Summit Racing?
It's everything. Without them, we don't exist. So it's a big deal, and we're very lucky to have them and be associated with them because they are a great company, and they've certainly done a lot for us. And like I said, without them, we're not here.
Talking with Jason Line, a guy that has 17 career Pro Stock wins, and you have a couple of wins under your belt already this year, but the competition has really tightened up, it seems like, in Pro Stock, and especially over the past couple of years. Can you comment on that at all?
It has tightened up, and for a few years there, we kind of had a stranglehold on the class. And what happens is, people end up leaving and they go other places, and all the information gets spread around to everyone else, and it kind of closes the gap. And we're trying to find that next thing that's going to put a big edge on for us over the rest of the field. But it's a process. Getting better is definitely a long, hard process.
You come from an engine tuning and engine building background. Is that still a part of racing to you? I mean, do you love to get out there with your crew chief and go over the engine and what you think's going on? Yeah,
that's still the biggest part for me, and it's probably the most fun part. I enjoy the racing itself, and I've tried to do a better job of that this year, and so far, have done okay with it, but still a ways to go. But yeah, the engine building side of it and finding more power is truly my passion, and I enjoy that.
Well, you live racing. In fact, I know you got your professional racing start for Joe Gibbs Racing and NASCAR. And tell us a little bit about that and how you made the jump over to the NHRA.
Well, I did start there, and it was a great place to work, and I was in charge of all the dyno testing there, and it was a great job. And Greg ended up moving here to Charlotte, and just kind of volunteered my help because I was a drag racer at heart, and I always loved drag racing. And just one thing led to another, and he ended up offering me a chance to drive a car, and the rest is history. But it's been a great ride, and wouldn't trade it for anything.
It really is a family affair with Summit Racing when you talk about it. I mean, you still work on teammate Greg Anderson's car on race day, do you not? And do you switch roles and he works on yours? And why do you do that on race day?
Well, we do it every day actually, and it kind of started out that way because when I was originally hired, I was hired to tune on his car and do the engine maintenance on it. And when I started driving, they just didn't see any reason to change that. And Greg's a very ambitious guy, and he likes to work. And when I started driving, he needed something to do. He felt like he was needed to be more involved, so he just started working on mine. And we've just never changed it. And the fans love it. They talk about it all the time, and they always want to know why we do that. So. And that's really the reason, because I was originally hired to work on his, and we just didn't see any reason to change that.
Perfect. Hey, let me ask you this. I noticed you have a 68 Bel Air wagon, and that is straight to my heart. I love those old wagons. Give me a little insight on what motor and what drive line. What are you doing to that one?
Well, I actually have two of them. I've got a 68 Biscayne wagon, cool. And it was originally a 427 car, and I still have all the parts and the whole car, but it's really it's a basket case. It's a Minnesota car, and it's all rusted out. So I found this 68 Bel Air wagon in Tucson, and I ended up driving home from the Vegas race, and we're turning into definitely a hot rod. So I'm really excited about it. I've been paging through my Summit catalog, picking out parts, and haven't had a lot of time to work on it, but we're getting started on it. I want to have it done within the next year, and it's going to be a cool car.
Finally, Jason, I have to ask you this. Who's the better driver, you or Greg Anderson? Be honest now. Who's the better driver?
Oh, he's setting you up there.
I've hit more things than he has, so I'm not sure if that counts or not. But, I have to say Greg is. He's won a lot more than me, and I'm aspiring to be like him and drive better. And I've done a better job this year, but he's a great driver, and so he's going through a little bit of a slump right now, but that's going to be over here shortly. And our goal is to kind of peak, when the countdown starts this year, and we are not giving up that championship this year.
Jason, best of luck next weekend.
Thank you. It's great talking to you guys.
All right, buddy. Good luck to you.